Ladies, gentlemen, and everything in between.
Season 1.
Yeah, I started from the beginning.
Why?
Hello, welcome to the channel. It's Thanksgiving, so I'm not, as you can see, in my usual filming spot. I am at my cousin's house. This is, what's your name?
Ralph.
What do you have my headband on? What's your name?
Ralphie.
Ralphie. And this is?
Daniel.
And they're going to be, as you guys know if you've been on the channel for a minute, you know that we do, your butt is phony. We do football reactions on the channel, and I don't ever know what the heck I'm talking about. So, we have my trusty cousin here who has been obsessed with football, and my auntie cooking in the kitchen. Auntie, say hi.
Bye.
Well, they're going to be helping us, or helping me specifically, understand what all this football stuff is about, what the World Cup is about. I know it's every 4 years, right? Like the Olympics. And then my auntie was saying there's been major upsets, like Germany and Korea. Was it Korea?
Yeah.
Germany and
Japan beat Germany.
Germany and Japan beat Germany.
Saudi Arabia beat
and Argentina. Isn't that the one with like Messi? Or
of course, yeah.
So obviously, I feel like that's a whole separate video. Like Messi's not the savior that everyone thought he was going to be.
That's good.
You want to get into it or no?
That's good.
Yes, we're getting into this. I think that Argentina is highly underrated.
What? So doesn't that make them overrated if they lost to freaking Saudi Arabia?
I'll say this.
Huh.
I think people are taking it a little too far.
What,
If I'm being honest.
What?
Argentina lost to Saudi Arabia. If people watched the game, Argentina could have easily blew them out. Like,
was
for
it
example,
2-1?
It was 2-1.
Ralphie.
Argentina got 3 goals, like a hat of goals.
What
All
is
offsides.
it even recording? Hold on.
It is, but it just
My other cousin is the one. Okay, here, let's zoom it in.
You gonna edit this?
No, I'm just gonna do a fresh cut.
Ralphie.
Might as well start over it. And then I'll have him in the video. He just
Let's be started.
No, just keep going. I'll chop it up. Too.
It's not good.
Ralphie, sit down. Why's your butt in the camera? Why is it zooming in like that? Okay, then. Okay. So yeah, Argentina lost to Saudi. Right? What? Lost to Saudi Arabia 2-1.
However, again, if you watch the game, right? Argentina had 3 goals marked off sides.
Okay,
And
so you think that the referees were trying to spoil Messi's team?
No, in a sense, not really. I just think like VAR itself, which is like
So you're saying that
video assistant referee. So basically in soccer, instead
Visual
of
assistant
video.
Video
So instead of just relying on the ref itself, they added VAR,
But
where it's like,
that's better.
yeah, that's what I said. But with them, it's like you're not consistent with your calls.
you guys think?
Basically,
You guys think Argentina would have won the World Cup if they didn't lose?
it's only one game. The
Ralphie.
World Cup just started.
Oh my gosh. Okay, back to the video referee people.
Okay.
I feel like that makes it more like legitimate and consistent, because then say like one ref is like that's out of, say one ref says it's out of bounds and another ref is like no it's not. They can look at the video and decide right there like the facts.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
But
what
they didn't do it like that?
Not really. This time it's like basically VAR is like a bunch of people behind screens, like they're surrounded by a bunch of TVs looking at it, and sometimes the ref doesn't go on to like to look at the screen, like watch the replay back, if it's not like that serious or he deems it's not worthy. I mean, he deems it is worthy, my bad. But then it's just I don't know. It's like hard to explain. I feel like it's something you see as a soccer fan.
Okay.
Same way if the Saudi Arabia the Qatar versus Ecuador game.
Posting it, right?
Yeah.
So home court advantage.
Yeah, we're not going to get into the first offside goal. Okay, everybody's talked about it. Twitter went crazy.
Wait, what? I don't know. What? The first cycle? It sounds like Star Wars. Qatar first cycle.
Literally,
have the force.
Ecuador scored 5 or 6. I don't know.
Ooh, dang.
Don't quote me. They scored early, right? And basically, it's like they said it was offside. But if you look at the screenshot of the play,
Are you in or are you out?
there was nobody offside at all.
Okay,
And even the way they tried to defend it was normally All stars are based on the whole picture, how many people is in the play. The screen, basically the play they showed to defend it, there was only 2 people in the play, which makes no sense. So that's controversial. But just based off that call, I feel like that already like showed us like how VAR is going to be.
Except the presidents for like the whole tournament. Is it a tournament?
So
Yeah,
like,
it's a tournament.
yeah.
World tournament.
Yeah.
So how do they
Biggest
decide?
tournament.
You know Eurovision? So you know Eurovision?
Because of you.
Oh!
That's literally the only reason.
So you know how every winner like decides what country's gonna host?
Yeah.
How do they do like the winner of the last 4 years, Qatar, and then they host it the next 4 years?
Nope. No,
Like,
it doesn't
how
work
do they
like
decide
that.
who hosts?
One country doesn't host it twice. It switches. It's basically like you apply for it
Why would you apply to host the World Cup?
because you gotta understand the World Cup is the biggest event in the year. Do you know what that means?
A lot of money.
Exactly, for tourism.
But you
Tourism
gotta
is going
spend
through
it.
the roof.
Yeah, I'm sure.
No, but the amount of money you can make just from
Money,
it, and don't forget
money,
the streaming. It's streamed
True.
worldwide.
True.
The merch you could sell. Like there's so much money that goes into your pocket to host a World Cup. Why wouldn't you host a World Cup?
That's fine.
Why wouldn't you host a World Cup? Plus, it's every 4 years. Like not every country gets that privilege.
Yeah, that's true.
And supposedly, this is rumors. It might be held in the U.S. next.
Oh no way!
2026.
Okay, speaking now that we're talking about the U.S.,
Yes.
you see my shirt, right?
Yeah.
So
Why?
the only because I love Britain,
Okay.
England. But my favorite teams are Man U and Liverpool. They're not even playing, right? It's like the national team of England, right?
Yeah, those are club teams.
Okay, so club teams versus the national team, but the national team has some of the club members on the
Yeah.
team. So basically, it is kind of the club team. It's like all the club teams come together, right, to play.
Nah, because it's based on your nationality. So wherever you're from or wherever you claim to be.
But remember, so like we were saying about the France teams, like a lot of them are Africans. So, but they're not French. They're African,
Yeah,
but they still represent.
it
France.
also, yeah, that is very picky because at the end of the day, it's the person that picks where they want to represent. It's not like they could be like, oh, here, you're English.
God, here, it's breaking my leg.
It's not like they give you here, you're English now, you're not changing it.
You're English.
People, you could claim one
So like your
and
citizenship.
switch to, you could claim one and switch to another as long as like you have
Hey.
valid proof.
So
So
like,
you pick where you want to be. They want to represent France, and it's up to them. It's
so
not
we're
academic
Nigerian,
decision.
but we live and grew up in the United States.
Yeah.
So we could choose to represent Nigeria or the United States.
Yeah.
Woo! So
Literally.
it's like we lose this time. We're like, okay, peace out, America. You suck.
It doesn't work like that. You gotta at least like it's like where you go to one, you have to at least say.
Stay for a while.
Yeah,
Ralphie,
because that's a betrayal. Imagine that.
betrayal. What about the Ghanaians over in France? Isn't that betrayal to the Ghanaians?
Yes, but at the end of the day, that's the decision. It's not like they're like, okay, now I'm done with France. I'm gonna switch back to Ghana.
Oh,
they're stuck
if you
there.
lose, I'm done with you.
It doesn't
You're
work.
a loser. I don't want to be on your
It
team
doesn't work,
anymore.
and I'm pretty sure it's not that easy to switch to. So I don't know the like whole thing behind
It's like
it.
citizenship and stuff.
It is.
God.
That has to do with your
For
citizenship.
football.
Of course, you gotta think about it. That's how most players transfer from one country to another.
But
First thing they need that visa, things like that. But that's all things taken care of behind doors, so we don't know much about it.
Guys,
Should I record Michael?
Another cousin.
Should I
Want to come join our? Well, first of all, we're full. I love.
What do you
How
guys
many
do?
do you
Four.
have? Jeez.
2.
No, we got a black one. We got the
Yeah,
other
man,
ones.
these ones.
Okay, well,
I'm always bottom, bro.
But we gotta do this.
You know, we got our little handshake.
I know he showed me. He sent me yesterday. But we're talking about World Cup. And do you watch the World Cup?
No.
Michael, say hi to the camera. She'll just watch this.
But it's okay. I might censor it if I feel like editing. What else do we need to talk about?
So
So just explain the World Cup
we
in
need
general.
to
Yeah.
It's simple.
It's simple. Okay, a dumb American here, as a lot of them believe. I'm not as ignorant as I see. I'm usually trolling them, but they don't get it. Anyways, explain as if like my IQ is 2.5. Explain my IQ is like Ralphie. It's joking.
Wow.
I'm joking.
I'm Michael 136.
Oh, that's high. High five.
This
So it's like,
smart.
you basically it's like a bunch of countries play each other before this, right? And only a select few, which is through a ranking system, right? Only a select few go. So let's say like the top 3 goes.
Discrimination.
It's not discrimination because you play every team in there. So it's the best team that go. You telling me for the greatest stage in the world, where people expect top class football, that we go?
But I see the fouls. There's no top class.
Of course, you gotta think about it.
Is
Still
there a money
emotions.
prize?
Of course.
Okay.
100% is a money prize.
100%.
100. Don't forget you get money from jersey sales and this, and also most players, unless you're like well-established player like Messi, that's too
Ronaldo,
established.
Messi.
So I'll say like Bruno Fernandes.
Who's the guy you were dissing earlier?
Don't get me started.
do it. I like
I
the
know
chaos.
Barcelona fans.
They're
Okay.
probably watching.
I hope you don't edit
Joe,
this.
whatever,
I'm gonna
just
straight
say
up
it,
to the
say it
camera,
straight
yeah.
up.
You look at the camera.
Coming in live for my chapstick.
Gavi is overrated as ASF.
Oh! Who's Gavi? I don't even know.
Gavi is a midfielder from Barcelona. I'm still mad he won that Golden Boy award. Everybody keep trying to come to his neck talking about he's overhated. Nah. It's just the Barca fans that take that. You think he was better than Bellingham?
You think he was better than
You
Liverpool?
think he's better than Musiala? That's
Man,
the
you?
whole team.
Who's the head coach guy?
He's better than Germany.
I don't remember his name.
Of what
keep going.
team?
I don't. He just plays for
You
England.
guys are so
He plays
funny.
for England.
Ha ha ha.
Anyway,
But I just believe Gavi's overrated. And
Wait.
mind you, okay, I've watched a couple games now, don't get me wrong, but the way Barca make him sound is like the second coming of Iniesta.
Who's
Bro,
Iniesta?
it's never gonna be Iniesta. It's like a huge Barcelona legend. One of the best midfielders in this era. And even
should
best
we react
midfielders
to
in the world.
Iniesta?
You could.
Okay.
He's nice.
Is he like
He's
the
nice.
older Messi, older Ronaldo?
Older Messi, older Ronaldo.
Younger.
No, he's not older Messi. He just played with them in your prime. He's the main reason Barca was at the top when they were.
I think you're talking like he's from the 60s, 70s.
No,
like
no,
he's
no,
this
no.
vintage dude.
He is vintage. Because he did come, I think he started playing like I don't really know all the information, but he started playing, I was saying around
The
90s.
Yeah, the 90s.
Yeah, the
Okay.
And he kept it consistent to like 2015, 2016 when he retired. He didn't retire.
He got injured or something?
He just stopped playing.
He did it. It's like
You weren't even alive.
nah, it's basically most famous players can't play at the top level, they just go beneath. So you go to a team where he's just overpraised, overpaid,
Yeah.
and just enjoys football.
He's
Not
just-
enjoys
he's there.
football, but he's making money.
Yeah, so he
He's
doesn't
just playing
he
until
doesn't
he
perform.
retires. But Iniesta, nobody. My point is, he's trying to make him sound like he's the next coming of Iniesta. He's not.
So-
Europa League mentored.
German?
Edit that out.
No. Germany.
They gonna come on my neck.
Germany just lost to Croatia or Costa
No,
Rica.
No, Costa Rica. Germany lost to Japan.
Okay, but who are the one who it was some C country?
Oh yeah, by the way, I want to say this because I don't know if any anime watchers watch this. I want to call this watch your videos.
YouTube, yeah.
Yep.
Japan went all blue lock.
What's blue
Whoever
lock?
knows,
Definitely.
if you know, you know.
That anime.
Someone
If you know, you know.
comment what's blue lock.
It's an anime.
Okay, so who's the C? Who's the C country that had another upset today? It was Saudi Arabia and who? Auntie.
Yes,
Saudi Arabia beat who?
Argentina.
Argentina.
Yeah,
And
that
then
didn't happen
who did
today,
Costa
though.
Rica
That's-
beat?
They didn't beat.
Beat Germany.
Yeah, those are the
Oh,
only two upsets. Every other game happened like it
You
should have
drank my
happened.
soda earlier, now you're drinking it again.
That was Daniel.
I know, but you're the one who took the whole can.
No.
But let's see. So Spain won 7-0.
Spain.
Good job,
Who they beat?
Spain.
0-1.
Costa Rica. Damn,
See?
I feel bad
Wow.
for Costa Rica.
The
fans.
Spanish? I
Costa
feel
Rica's
like they own
underrated.
Spanish and Mexico.
No.
No,
Mexico's
Mexico?
not winning the World Cup.
I know England
Mexico's
created
been
football,
cursed.
but when I think football, I think Mexico. Maybe because I'm from Texas.
That's low-key stereotypical though.
No, legit. Like in Texas, all the Mexicans are out there playing football. It's like their thing.
Of course, yeah. Even now, even everywhere I play football, whether it's some type of Hispanic. However,
However,
you talk about like global stage now.
you're right.
You're right. We don't stick it to just America.
Before I started this channel, I didn't even realize that like the world is like cultured. I know that's kind of dumb to say, but I didn't really grasp how vast the world is and how different it is from America.
Like,
and
yeah.
how, like it's
I
cool to
get
see.
you. Low key, FIFA saved me just because of FIFA. It's
What's
like you
your
go to.
FIFA?
You would get dumb. But
Oh.
but FIFA saved because of how much nations are in FIFA. Plus, once you start getting into the game,
The
you start
drip.
venturing out. Like yeah, I love the Premier League, which is in England. That's my
Premier
favorite
League?
league. Yeah,
Okay.
I watch La Liga because of Barcelona and Madrid. Let's be honest. Bundesliga, I love Dortmund. Dortmund is so nice to me this year. I love how everybody they got is young. Yeah, you're right, because I don't really have that many people speaking about this.
Yeah, let it out. I'm sure they are interested. I have no idea what you said. Premier League, the Babalu
The
League from
Bundesliga,
Argentina.
La Liga,
See La Liga, Argentina.
the
Argentina.
what's it called? I forgot what the Italian league is called. Eredivisie.
You see the football chants? Do they do that in the World Cup? I feel like that's
Yeah.
disrespectful.
Each country has their own football chance.
At the World Cup though?
Yeah.
They say some like disrespectful stuff though.
I mean, it's probably not as bad now because you don't have like the fans there. Because first of all, actually, before let's skip the World Cup talk. You should hear the controversy that was going on before the World Cup.
What's going on?
First one, I just want to get it out of the way because it's false now.
Yeah.
But the news that came from this was hilarious. So basically, it came out that Qatar bribed Ecuador to lose 1-0 to the first match.
Are you for real? Is it confirmed?
It's not confirmed. It was just
Yeah,
it was just a rumor. However, it's like the person that was saying it was somebody that was there, so it was more believable. So everybody was like, "Oh, if we do match it 1-0, we know what's going to happen." This and that. Of course, they didn't win. They lost 2-0. Even though the first play was controversial again, but that's another topic. However, it is just hilarious because there was one picture I saw, right? And basically, he's like just him face down, palm in his face, right? And the caption read, "When they forgot to pay their strikers 75,000."
Oh, so the strikers like just let them loose?
No, because there's literally one guy that beat them. Yeah, he scored twice. He could have scored 3 goals, but the first goal was offside again. But he scored twice. It was literally one guy beat them. But yeah, they were like, "Oh, when they forgot to pay him 75,000," I was like, "Oh my god!" But yeah, second controversy, and this one is actually real. So
Okay.
everybody knows the World Cup is being held at the wrong time right now.
Huh?
Everybody knows the World Cup is being held at the wrong time right now. It's not supposed to go while in season. The only reason it got pushed now is because of COVID. So COVID pushed everything back.
True.
So it's like now it's poor because people are in season playing games already, right?
So this World Cup was supposed to be in 2020?
Yeah, so it was still supposed to be this year, but earlier. It was supposed to be before the season started.
Okay.
I don't know exactly when, but from like I'll say around fall. That's when it was supposed to start. However, what's it called? This we all know it didn't, and it sucks because a lot of players are hurt now, not gonna be able to play.
That's their own fault though.
It's not. How you gonna say someone's injury is your own fault? They're in season. They literally have to stop playing your season.
Stop playing your season and prepare for the World Cup.
Now it's not fair to them because that's mad games. Because after
More
they play
money,
the
too.
World Cup, yeah, but at the end of the day, it's like you're treating players like machines.
Pieces,
Yeah,
games.
machines. Like they're not humans.
Yes.
Yeah.
Auntie, you're gorgeous. They said you're gorgeous in it.
Mom, do you want me to keep?
Come and start making a kebab.
Do you want me to keep you out the camera?
making the kebab.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. Perfect. Try to angle it this way a little.
Okay, so what country are you rooting for? Or who should you look out for? Because Korea just had an upset. Spain just had an upset. Saudi Arabia just had an upset. So these big dogs, big names, they're not showing what they're supposed to show. So at this point, I'm declaring right now, England, I love you, but I'm American, so I'm going for the U.S. We play you on Friday. I hope you don't score a single goal. And then aside from America, I'm also rooting for Azerbaijan. Do they even play Azerbaijan?
Who?
Azerbaijan?
What is that?
You watch my Eurovision videos. Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan.
It's a bonjour.
They play?
No. I'm pretty sure that's my country.
It is a country. Anyway,
is?
yeah, Azerbaijan.
Yeah, never.
Who are you rooting for?
Me.
Argentina.
Argentina lost.
My B is biased.
Be
Very
biased.
biased.
Stand on it. Be biased and stand on
However,
it.
after I say this, I'm gonna tell you 4 teams that everyone should look out for. So, I will start off like this. I'm a United fan.
Manchester?
Yes.
Changed it.
Yeah. I've been a United fan since like day one because I became a United fan because mind you, I didn't really watch soccer before, but when I finally watched soccer, it was soccer, that was American.
Football!
Yeah,
They're gonna comment, you stupid Americans!
yeah, I'm
call it
American,
football."
so we do it here, okay? I know it's football, but it's just because I have to stick with culture, and it's like an unnecessary
Oh,
argument.
blame it the culture.
Yeah, I'm just saying, okay.
I got
so
you.
won't
Football,
happen again.
soccer, same thing.
Football, right? So for football. What was I talking about?
Your
completely lost
top
track.
4 teams to win. And
Oh no! Oh, who I want to win? I'm a United fan, right?
Yes.
Okay, I've been here since Moyes. I've been here since Mourinho. I've been here since Louis van Gaal. I've been here from Eric Ten Hag. I know
Not
Eric
you
Ten
name
Hag is
dropping.
now. What's that? I forgot. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
So you're
I
a
don't know
stan.
his name. Yes, I've been here for years, and I've been through the struggle. When Ronaldo came back 2 years ago, that was probably one of the happiest I've been because I didn't watch him play for us. I watched him play at Madrid, and I'm a huge Ronaldo fan. Huge, like
I don't keep up with them.
no, but at least you have to know the soon, there's
No.
no celebration.
I think they're hot, but I don't know their celebration. Ronaldo and Messi, and that's the extent of my football knowledge. I know Liverpool and Manchester United because the channel. But that's about it.
I know Ronaldo, Messi, and Neymar.
Not yet, Neymar.
First of all, Liverpool's in the mud right now.
Liverpool's in the mud? That's a whole separate video. Let's talk about that
But
next
they're
one.
picking it up.
21
so
minutes.
everybody,
How many?
21 minutes.
Okay.
everybody knows, and again, everybody knows the fallout Ronaldo had with United recently. It's come to the point where both sides have agreed that it's good to just null his
Wait,
contract.
why
now.
is Manchester United? Ronaldo?
Yeah, he left.
Manchester United?
He's left.
Why was he
And
playing
that's-
with the English?
Huh?
Manchester United.
English.
Manchester United?
Just because they play in English, it doesn't mean you have to be English to play there.
I know, but since when is he on the English team?
He's not. Oh, he moved from Juventus 2 years ago. So
Two
United
years.
bought him for free 2 years ago. Yeah,
I'm behind then.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. He
know.
plays. He
That's
started. Oh,
crazy.
you didn't know that?
No,
Oh.
I thought it was Argentina has Messi, and then he has
Yeah, but
some other
what club does Messi play for then? What do you think?
some Spanish team.
No,
I
he
don't
more
know.
though. He left too.
That's crazy.
He's in the
I'm
French league.
behind.
Yeah, he plays for PSG now. But yeah, he played. You didn't know Ronaldo played for
No,
us?
I swear I did not.
Yeah, he played for us. The first season he played for us, oh my god, it was so fun watching him.
Yeah.
However, we were bad as a team.
Shut up, Samuel.
And if we don't really get into it, Ronaldo does what he does best. He goes in, he becomes the center of attention.
Yeah,
In the sense that, no, not in a bad thing, where it's like he becomes his teammate focus and the team becomes over reliant on him.
Like LeBron. He's the LeBron of football.
Pretty much, to sum it up.
Okay, cool. So who are you rooting for the World Cup?
So, I'm getting into that. Okay. I gotta give the background.
Okay.
Well, again, Ronaldo fell out with United. Some of the things he says were right, but at the end of the day, what he did was wrong. He should have at least left before he came out and just did everything that he did.
What did he do?
Basically, he went to a news channel, news channel, had an interview, and just
Bad publicity.
shit it all over.
Yeah, you gotta
United.
cut him off after that.
He was done. As soon as that came public, we all knew he wasn't gonna play for United again.
Yeah.
So, however, don't get me wrong, I still think some of the things he did he shouldn't have done. However, I'm still backing Ronaldo. So, Portugal's winning the World Cup.
Portugal?
Definitely.
Okay.
Yep.
Auntie,
Yes?
who do you think's winning the World Cup?
What?
Who do you think's gonna win the World Cup?
I have no idea. With the situation now, it's so unpredictable. And
Yeah.
that's the fun of it.
Yeah. It's like gambling.
However,
To be honest,
there's
I
there's
think-
no such thing as underdog right now.
Yeah, there's no underdog. That's true.
I'll give you 4 teams that might win the World Cup.
Please do.
1, Argentina.
Argentina.
Even though
They just lost.
they lost to Saudi Arabia,
They
but
just
again,
forget Argentina.
but
If
again-
Messi can't save them, no one can.
I think Argentina still got it down. The squad is way too nice, and they had a great game. But Saudi Arabia defense was on lockdown.
Exactly. So
Like you could tell they wanted that win.
Yeah, they
but
got
again,
it.
but if
They came in cocky, Argentina.
If
He got Messi. We're in Argentina. Nope.
but I'm saying the game they played 10 times again, Argentina is winning 9 of those games.
If they recoup and be like, okay, maybe we don't have this in the bag,
No,
then maybe
they
can
still
have
do. They just need to take
I
the
don't
chances.
think so.
You know what?
Who's your second
I mean
one?
to disagree. Second one, just because. Actually, no, because you're not full power, so I can't even say that. Second one, I'll say France.
They just lost 2.
No, France won. They won 4-1. They were losing 1-0 to Australia,
okay.
but they came back and won 4-1.
Wait, when did Australia? I thought they lost to like Spain or something.
No. They played Australia.
Okay.
So
Australia has a team?
yeah. And they made it to the
Yeah.
World Cup. That's what you
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Australia's not going far. I saw you Australian fans.
No one
Yeah.
thinks of Australia when you think of football. No
Yeah.
disrespect.
I'm
But
sorry. I would never go to Australia.
what
Ever.
sports do you think of when you think? Maybe cricket?
Yeah. That was the first thing I came to. I wanted
Cricket, something
cricket.
like that.
Rugby.
Yeah, rugby. Yeah,
Rugby.
yeah.
You got some
That's
big boys over
Yeah.
there. But yeah.
Fighting kangaroos. Just joking. That's a stereotype. Okay,
Don't
you're-
get canceled now.
I know. I've been canceled 1,000 times at this point. I don't even care. The third one.
The third one, I'll say Spain. Spain has a good squad.
Okay. Fourth.
It's still F. Gavi though.
Fourth.
Fourth. let's
Poor
see.
Samuel.
Actually, I want to
Thank you
look.
for holding the camera.
My back hurts.
Your back hurts.
Yeah.
Germany, no.
Germany lost.
Germany, sorry.
You want to do a cameo while he looks up his fourth team?
What's
Say
a
hi.
cameo?
I have to do it.
Where you?
Oh yeah. No.
I just need the eye.
Hello people. This is your cameraman.
Why are you putting on that accent like you're from Saudi Arabia?
Bro, hello. This is
Ralphie, who's your
my
top?
name is Samuel.
Samuel, yes. And
To be honest, I think Germany is going to win the World Cup.
who did they just play?
Who
Who did they just play, Ralphie?
Argentina.
Did they play Argentina? Daniel?
Germany? No,
What?
Argentina.
No, he said France, right?
They didn't play France either.
Okay, so Ralphie, never mind.
Well, I still think Germany's gonna win the World Cup.
Okay.
It's hard to pronounce her name. Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia?
Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have good heart right now. Okay. 30-minute video, Jesus. Alright, have you thought of your fourth team? Ralphie!
I am sorry. I am so dumb for forgetting that. Like, I am extremely stupid. I did this on camera.
Okay.
The fourth one, that should have been the first one. Brazil.
Brazil!
Brazil has such a strong squad. If they don't win
Their
the first game,
personalities
I'll
are
be
the
disappointed.
Ooh, Brazil.
Who did
All
play
right.
first game? Oh,
think
Serbia. Playing Serbia.
Serbians
That's a
are
good
scary.
Game. I'm gonna watch that. I'm
That's gonna be
definitely
scary.
watching
When I think of
Yes.
Serbia, I think of like just big men who are ready to. They will tackle you like it's rugby. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. This is the explanation of the World Cup. I still don't really understand the vibe, but I'm here for the games and the rankings. Like this is the Hunger Games and Eurovision. Subscribe if you
Yes,
like the
sir.
video. Look forward to more World Cup reactions.